Hello guys, welcome back to another video. As you could see from the, well actually no, I'm probably not going to put it in the title, but I went to 4 targets, and these are the only 2 things I found. Most of the targets I went to were targets I usually don't find anything at, and I probably would have found anything, at the first, I probably would have found something at the first target I went to, since I usually do find, like, good stuff there when I find stuff, but there was a police officer, like, really close to the bin. And on top of that, she looked like a hot Cheetos girl. So I was not ready to start I wasn't ready to start anything. So I decided to just put in what I had to recycle and leave, which was a smashed iPhone 7 screen with the LCD was literally like off of it. It was just a screen and the LCD was ripped in half, and a couple old batteries. I will be checking that target the next time I go. Then I went to, and we found stuff at the second and last target. So this is the best find to me, and I'll get into that in a minute. But we'll start off with what might be the best find to some other people. This is an LG G7 ThinQ. It is in really nice condition. Unfortunately, though, this thing does not work properly. So it shows, yeah, just a blank screen. The screen doesn't work. So it'll attempt to charge, and it just shows that blank, just the backlight comes on. The LCD doesn't come on, but the backlight comes on. And then it shows the charging icon here. Unfortunately, this does not work. I might be selling it on eBay, as I do have an eBay account right now that I could sell stuff on. And as you can see there, the LCD was, like, the phone actually did try to turn on. You can see from when well, now it's just getting even worse. But I may sell this, on eBay, if I do start selling stuff on eBay, and I will post it for a pretty reasonable price. The thing that I'm actually excited about, and I'm sorry that this video is so short, is this right here. So this may look like a normal iPhone 6 Plus, but from the title you know it still is a normal iPhone 6 Plus, but it is pretty cool. So it is in near mint condition. It has a few case marks on it, and then a little bit of, I think that's actually just dirt. Sides, the housing itself is pretty much mint. The screen is in really good condition. I found this at the Target I found a 13 Pro Max at. And you guys are probably thinking that it could be iCloud locked or something. Well, I guess not because of the title, but look. It powers on, and it is on iOS 9.3.1, and it is a 16 gigabyte. It has one photo. What is that one photo? Oh, it's this. I had to screenshot it so I could get the iOS 8 wallpaper, because that looks better than the iOS 9 wallpaper. But yeah, really nice iPhone 6 Plus. As you guys probably don't know, my 6 Plus that I've had for a while has stopped working. The motherboard, at first had a boot looping issue, but now not only does it boot loop, the screen gets a ton of lines in it and dies, so that's really unfortunate. And it's not the battery, because it would do it while it was unplugged. This one I found today is in really nice condition and on a rare iOS version. Let me turn the brightness down so the colors aren't completely blown out. Colors are still completely blown out because I'm on an iPhone 7 Plus. I broke my 11 Pro Max. I'm not going to get into it, but basically I dropped it and the digitizer stopped working completely. On top of it already having a cracked display and an OLED spot, the entire thing, like, digitizer decided to stop working, and now I don't even think it powers on. But yeah, this is really nice. I'm actually really happy to have this. So, as you guys know, at one point I found a regular 6 on iOS 9, and that ended up getting destroyed. I ended up smashing it because I didn't want it anymore, and I could have sold it probably, even though it usually takes a while for rare iOS to sell, because it's really, like, the listings, I don't even know why people really list these too often, because it's only for, like, only a very specific amount of people are going to buy something like this, just because it's on iOS 9 for a raised price. I would buy one with a slightly higher price for iOS 9. I know some people do not agree with that, and I do respect their opinions. However, for me, I think the iOS version, depending on what one it's on, if it's like the first or second major version the phone came with, then that is rare to me, and to me that is worth a little bit more money than just a standard one. I'm not saying, like, I should be charging $400 for this, like I've seen people charge $400 for rare iPhones. That isn't exactly a thing. I'm saying, like, normally a 5 is like $20. This one that I've had in my collection for a while, as you know, So usually a normal 5 is what, like $20, maybe $15, $20, depending on the condition. This I would maybe sell for $70 just because it's on iOS 6 and it's in mint condition. I don't think it's worth the 250 people are selling them for. But I also don't think it's worth the $20 that people are selling them for. And no, that is not downgraded. So this came on the setup screen, and it originally had that unable to activate issue that the 6S Pluses and 6Ss have been having. And I literally died on the inside when I couldn't get that to go away. But I just ignored it. Even on my Wi-Fi network, it wasn't doing that. I let it sit for like 3 minutes, and it completely shut off. So I went to turn it on. It turned on, said SIM not supported when I tried to activate it. And when I took out the SIM, it set up fine. So my feeling is that even though I was literally forcing it to use Wi-Fi, it was somehow using the SIM card. And I have no clue why it was doing that, but I am so happy it works. And this was worth the trip, just to get a 6 Plus and have it on iOS 9. Thank you guys for watching. I will have the footage where at the Target I found this at. Play it at the beginning, of course. And, yeah, unfortunately I did not get footage at any of the other Targets. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.